and spend half your life standing at a closed door, knocking, waiting for somebody on the other side to tell you it's okay to come in. Takes a long time to realize it's your own house. You don't need nobody's blessing to turn the knob. I stood on the porch in the freezing cold, doing exactly what I was told, waiting for a green light, waiting for a sign, asking everybody how to walk my own line. Standing in the freeze. But you can't live a life if you're waiting on a stamp. You can't read a book by somebody else's lamp. I'm no longer asking permission to breathe, no longer asking for a reason to leave. I'm taking my space, I'm claiming my ground. Ain't waiting for the jury to pass the verdict down. Yeah, no longer asking permission. I'm turning the key right now. I tied my own hands with a heavy iron rope, traded my compass for a telescope, looking way off in the distance for a man to say yes, while I was drowning right here in my own mess. So I'm cutting the knot, I'm shaking off the chain, stepping out of the waiting room and into the rain. I'm no longer asking permission to breathe, no longer asking for a reason to leave. I'm taking my space, I'm claiming my ground. Ain't waiting for the jury to pass the verdict down. Yeah, no longer asking permission. I'm turning the key right now. Freedom ain't something that's handed to you on a silver platter. Freedom is something you just wake up and decide to take, and I'm taking mine today. Oh, I'm no longer asking permission to breathe, no longer asking for a reason to leave. I'm taking my space, Lord, I'm claiming my ground. Ain't waiting for the jury to pass the verdict down. You're longer asking permission. Lord, I'm turning the key right now. Doors wide open, I'm walking through. right on through. Folks always give you that same old advice: never burn your bridges. But they don't tell you what to do when the people crossing that bridge only bring you trouble. Sometimes striking the match is the only way to keep them on their side of the river. I built it out of cedar, I nailed it with trust. I kept the iron hinges clear of the rust. I left the gate open for the friends that I knew, but they only walked over to break it in two. You can't keep a pathway that only brings pain. Gotta wash the dirt away in the pouring rain. So I'm letting the bridge burn down to the stone, standing on the shoreline, standing alone. I'm watching the smoke rise up in the air. I ain't bringing water, and I don't really care. You're letting the bridge burn, the fire is fair. They holler from the other side, calling my name, saying I'm the one who's supposed to take all the blame. But the flames are too loud and the river's too wide, and I'm feeling real warm on my half of the divide. So let the timbers crumble, let the ashes just fall. I'm done being the one who answers the call. I'm letting the bridge burn down to the stone, standing on the shoreline, standing alone. I'm watching the smoke rise up in the air. I ain't bringing water, Lord, I don't really care. Yeah, letting the bridge burn, the fire is fair. They call it a tragedy when a bridge falls down, but when it keeps the thieves out of your house, I call it a blessing. Let it burn, brother, let it burn. Oh, I'm letting the bridge burn down to the stone, standing on the shore, the smoke rise up in the air. I ain't bringing water, Lord, I don't really care. Yeah, letting the bridge burn. Lord, the fire is fair. Watch the embers floating down the river. I'm safe on this side. You look at a brand new guitar. It's shiny, no scratches, perfect finish. But it don't sound quite right yet. The wood is too stiff. Takes years of playing, years of sweating into that grain, for it to finally sing the truth. I reckon a man ain't much different. Got a little more silver showing in my beard. Lost a lot of the things that I once feared. My hands are getting stiff when the winter rolls around, but they sure know how to pull a heavy, heavy sound. You can't play the blues if you ain't paid the toll. You gotta let the years put the weight inside your soul. I'm edging with grace and a beat-up guitar. I ain't trying to hide all these heavy wooden scars. Every line on my face is a song that I played. I'm resting in the shade of the music I made. Yeah, aging with grace. Letting the old times fade. I hear the young boys playing fast and loud, trying to show off their fingers, trying to win the crowd. I just sit on the porch and I play one single note, and I let it hang heavy in the back of my throat. 'Cause speed is just a trick for a man with nothing to say. I'm taking my time, letting the melody stay. I'm edging with grace and a beat-up guitar. I ain't trying to hide all these heavy wooden scars. Every line on my face is a song that I play. I'm resting in the shade of the music I made. Yeah, aging with grace. Letting the old times fade. Don't let nobody tell you that your best days are behind you. The wood just finally got dry enough to resonate. Now, play your song. Oh, I'm aging with grace and a beat-up guitar. I ain't trying to hide all these heavy wooden scars. Every line on my face is a song that I play. I'm resting in the shade of the music I made. Yeah, aging with grace. Lord, I'm letting the old times fade. Old wood sounds the best, singing sweet and low. I'm doing just fine. Folks are terrified of an empty room. The minute they see an open space, they want to fill it up with furniture, pictures, noise. But you ever stand in an empty room and the echo is beautiful. You finally got enough room to breathe. I used to buy the heavy things to fill up every crack. I loaded all the history right upon my weary back. I cluttered up my schedule and I cluttered up my mind, thinking that a busy man was the best that you could find. No room to move. But a crowded house just gathers up the thick and heavy dust, and a man with too much treasure spends his whole life fighting rough. Yeah, I'm learning the deep wisdom of these empty spaces, stepping far away from all the loud and crowded places. Ain't hanging up no pictures on these barren wooden walls. I'm just listening to the quiet rolling down the open halls. Yeah, the wisdom of empty spaces, where the heavy burden falls. I boxed up all the trophies and I gave them to the wind. I let go of the places where my heavy heart had been. It felt a little scary when the corners got so bare, but now I feel the spirit moving through the open air. So take your decorations and your shiny busy things. I'm finding out exactly what the true surrender brings, 'cause I'm learning the deep wisdom of these empty spaces, stepping far away from all the loud and crowded places. Ain't hanging up no pictures on these barren wooden walls. I'm just listening to the quiet rolling down the open halls. Yeah, the wisdom of empty spaces, where the heavy burden falls. You don't always have to fill the silence. Sometimes the best answer is just leaving the page totally blank. Let the void do the talking. Oh, I'm learning the deep wisdom of these empty spaces, stepping far away from all the loud and crowded places. Ain't hanging up no pictures on these barren wooden walls. I'm just listening to the quiet load rolling down the open halls. Yeah, the wisdom of empty spaces. Lord, where the heavy burden falls. Wide open now, nothing in the way. Breathing easy. Turn on the screen and everybody's shouting. Walk down the street and the engines are roaring. The whole world is trying to see who can make the most noise, but I found that the only voice worth listening to is the one that speaks in the silence. There's a siren wailing on the avenue. Everybody's preaching about what I ought to do. The radio's buzzing with a heavy, heavy dread, trying to plant the panic right inside my head. But I ain't buying, 'cause you can't hear your own soul when the speakers are blown. You gotta find a sanctuary you can call your own. I'm finding quiet in a loud, loud world, watching all the chaos getting twisted and curled. I'm pulling down the shades, I'm unplugging the wire, sitting in the glow of a slow burning fire. Yeah, finding the quiet while the rest of them burn. They argue on the corner till their faces turn red, fighting over things that are already dead. I just tip my hat and I keep on walking by. I ain't trading my peace for a piece of the pie. So let the thunder roll, let the heavy traffic crash. I'm sweeping all the static right into the trash. 'Cause I'm finding quiet in a loud, loud world, watching all the chaos getting twisted and curled. I'm pulling down the shades, I'm unplugging the wire, sitting in the glow of a slow burning fire. You're finding the quiet while the rest of them burn. Peace ain't something you can find by running away to the mountain. It's something you gotta build right here in the middle of the noise. Just close the door. Oh, I'm finding quiet in a loud, loud world, watching all the chaos getting twisted and curled. I'm pulling down the shades, Lord, I'm unplugging the wire, sitting in the glow of a slow burning fire. You're finding the quiet, Lord, while the rest of them burn. Shutting it out. Sweet, sweet silence. Right here at home. Spent a lot of years trying to fit into boxes other folks built for you. Trimming off your own edges just so they don't get uncomfortable. But a strong oak tree can't grow if you keep cutting its roots to fit a small pot. Sooner or later, you just gotta break the clay and stretch out. I wore a dozen masks just to make the neighbors smile. I walked in shoes that hurt me for many a weary mile. I swallowed down my truth so their lies could taste sweet. Kept myself small just to keep the peace complete. Shrinking down to nothing, but you can't buy respect with a compromised soul. And a half-empty man can never be whole. I'm outgrowing the need to please, taking my spirit right off of its knees. Ain't begging for a seat at nobody's table. I'm walking my own road as long as I'm able, yeah, outgrowing the need, letting my true colors bleed. I look back at the folks that I tried to impress. They never came around when I was deep in the mess. They only liked the version of me that served them well. When I finally said no, they just rang the warning bell. So I'm packing up the apologies I never even owed, taking my heavy boots down a much quieter road. 'Cause I'm outgrowing the need to please, taking my spirit right off of its knees. Ain't begging for a seat at nobody's table. I'm walking my own road as long as I'm able, yeah, outgrowing the need, letting my true colors bleed. It ain't selfish to finally stand tall. It's just gravity taking its rightful course. Let them look up if they want to see you. Oh, I'm outgrowing the need to please, taking my spirit right off of its knees. I ain't begging for a seat at nobody's table. I'm walking my own road, Lord, as long as I'm able, yeah, outgrowing the need. Lord, I'm letting my true colors bleed. standing tall now. Don't need the applause. I'm doing just fine.
Everybody wants to shortcut the fast lane. They want to get to the destination before they even understand the journey. But when you take the highway, you miss all the scenery, you miss the quiet. I've been lost in the fast lane for way too long. Now I'm taking the dirt road.
The city lights were blinding and the engines were so loud. I lost my own reflection in the middle of the crowd. I chased the shiny pavement, trying to find a better place. But all I ever found was just an empty, hollow race. You can't find your spirit on a concrete street. You gotta feel the heavy earth underneath your feet. So I'm walking the long road home, putting my old boots on the gravel and the stone. Don't need no heavy map, don't need no fast machine. Just the quiet of the country and the spaces in between. Yeah, walking the long road, making my spirit clean. I passed by the old oak tree, I passed by the creek, listening to the language that the heavy waters speak. Takes a little longer when you travel by the sun, but I'm finally walking for myself, I ain't on the run. So let the fast cars hurry to wherever they gotta be. I'm taking my sweet time underneath the willow tree. 'Cause I'm walking the long road home, putting my old boots on the gravel and the stone. Don't need no heavy map, don't need no fast machine. Just the quiet of the country and the spaces in between. Yeah, walking the long road, making my spirit clean. It takes longer to walk, that's a fact. But every step reminds you of exactly who you are. And that's worth the trip.
I'm walking the long road home, putting my old boots on the gravel and the stone. Don't need no heavy mat, Lord, don't need no fast machine. Just the quiet of the country and the spaces in between. Yeah, walking the long road, Lord, I'm making my spirit clean. One step at a time, almost there. Right where I belong.
I used to want to know everybody wanted a house full of people, a yard full of friends. But you let too many folks in, and sooner or later, somebody tracks mud all over your clean floor. These days, my table is small, and I like it that way. You don't need 100 friends when you got 3 good ones. I used to leave the front gate, swing it open wide, letting every passing stranger come on inside. I poured out the whiskey and I shared all my bread, till I woke up to an empty house and an aching head. A wide open field, it's begging to be trampled down, but a sturdy little fence keeps the wolves out of town. I found the comfort of a close circle now. Ain't making room for the fakes, ain't taking no bow. Got a couple of brothers who will stand in the rain, who don't just stick around when there's something to gain. Yeah, a close circle, keeping out the heavy pain. It ain't about being bitter, it ain't about pride. It's just about knowing who is really on your side. When the midnight hour hits and the money runs low, that crowd affair where the friends is always the first to go. So I'm locking the door and I'm drawing the blind, leaving the hollow hands and the small talk behind. 'Cause I found the comfort of a close circle now. Ain't making room for the fakes, ain't taking no bow. Got a couple of brothers
who will stand in the rain, who don't just stick around when there's something to gain. Yeah, close circle, keeping out the heavy pain. Over quantity, brother. I'd rather sit in the silence with a man who tells me the truth than sit in a loud room surrounded by 100 lies. Oh, I found the comfort of a closed circle now. Ain't making room for the fakes, Lord, ain't taking no bow. Got a couple of brothers who will stand in the pouring rain, who don't just stick around when there's something to gain. Yeah, close circle, Lord, keeping out the heavy pain. Table is full, no more empty chairs. I'm doing just fine. Folks are terrified of an empty room. The minute they see an open space, they want to fill it up with furniture, pictures, noise. But you ever stand in an empty room and just listen? The echo is beautiful. You finally got enough room to breathe. I used to buy the heavy things to fill up every crack. I loaded all the history right upon my weary back. I cluttered up my schedule and I cluttered up my mind, thinking that a busy man was the best that you could find. No room to move. But a crowded house just gathers up the thick and heavy dust
And a man with too much treasure spends his whole life fighting rust. I'm learning the deep wisdom of these empty spaces, stepping far away from all the loud and crowded places. Ain't hanging up no pictures on these barren wooden walls. I'm just listening into the quiet, rolling down the open halls. Yeah, the wisdom of empty spaces where the heavy burden falls. I boxed up all the trophies and I gave them to the wind. I let go of the places where my heavy heart had been. It felt a little scary when the corners got so bare, but now I feel the spirit moving through the open air. So take your decorations and your shiny busy things. I'm finding out exactly what the true surrender brings. 'Cause I'm learning the deep wisdom of these empty spaces, stepping far away from all the loud and crowded places. Ain't hanging up no pictures on these barren wooden walls. I'm just listening to the quiet, rolling down the open halls. Yeah, the wisdom of empty spaces where the heavy burden falls.
You don't always have to fill the silence. Sometimes the best answer is just leaving the page totally blank. Let the void do the talking.
Ain't hanging up no pictures on these barren wooden walls. I'm just listening to the quiet, Lord, rolling down the open halls. Yeah, the wisdom of empty spaces, Lord, where the heavy burden falls. Wide open now. Nothing in the way. Breathing easy. Regret is a funny thing. It's like a heavy suitcase you drag around everywhere you go. Full of clothes that don't even fit you anymore. You keep opening it up, looking at the same old mistakes, wishing they looked different today. I'm just leaving the suitcase by the side of the road. I kept a dusty trunk right beside my bed, filled it up with all the foolish things I said. Every wrong turn, every bridge I didn't cross, counting every nickel of a heavy, heavy loss. Counting the sorrow, but staring at the ashes won't bring back the wood, and crying about the bad times won't make the ending good. So I'm packing up the regrets, closing down the lid, making my peace with all the things I did. Ain't carrying this baggage down another dusty mile. I'm trading in the sorrow for a long forgotten smile. Yeah, packing up the regrets, leaving them in a pile. Folks will try to hand you a ticket to the past, tell you that your sins are always gonna last. But I done served my sentence in a prison of my mind, and I'm leaving all the wardens and the heavy chains behind. So let the wind blow through and sweep the floorboards clean. I'm walking out into a morning I ain't never seen, 'cause I'm packing up the regrets, closing down the lid. I'm making my peace with all the things I did. Ain't carrying this baggage down another dusty mile. I'm trading in the sorrow for a long forgotten smile. Yeah, packing up the regrets, leaving them in a pile. You can't drive forward if you're always staring in the rearview mirror. You're just gonna crash. Look ahead, brother, the road is clear. I'm making my peace with all the things I did. Ain't carrying this baggage down to another dusty mile. I'm trading in the sorrow for a long forgotten smile. Yeah, packing up the regrets, no more.
They spend their whole lives building bigger barns, just to store a bunch of things they don't even use. I figured out a long time ago, the less you own, the less that owns you. Freedom is a pretty light backpack. I used to want the silver, I used to want the gold, I wanted all the treasures that a human hand could hold. I stacked it up so high that it blocked out all the sun. And I spend my every waking hour on the run. But a heavy pocket always makes for weary feet. And a hungry ego is a beast you cannot feed. I'm perfectly content with a little bit less, stepping right out of that heavy mess. Got a roof above my head and a fire on the floor. I ain't begging the universe for a single penny more, yeah. Content with less, leaving the greed at the door. A single cup of coffee, tasting bitter and sweet. A quiet little corner on a long forgotten street. I don't need a heavy crown or a velvet cover of a chair. I'm finding all my riches in the open country air. So keep your grand illusions and keep your shiny prize. I'm looking at the world through a clearer set of eyes. 'Cause I'm perfectly content with a little bit less, stepping right out of that heavy mess. Got a roof above my head and a fire on the floor. I ain't begging the universe for a single penny more, yeah. Content with less, leaving the at the door. Slowing's tempo on it. You start having this a strange kind of math, but it's the truest thing I know. Oh, I'm perfectly content with a little bit less, stepping right out of that heavy mess. Got a roof above my head and a fire on the floor. I ain't begging the universe for a single penny more, yeah. Content with less, Lord, leaving the greed at the door. Simple and quiet. I got everything I need right here. Pride will tell you to put your dukes up every time somebody looks at you wrong. It'll tell you to defend every inch of dirt you stand on. But wisdom tells you to keep your hands in your pockets and just keep walking. I used to draw a line in the heavy, heavy dirt, ready for the struggle, ready for the hurt. I fought for every whisper, I fought for every word, just to make damn sure that my point of view was heard. Yeah, a tired, angry man. But a war without a reason is a fool's favorite game, and the ashes always look exactly like the flame. Not every battle is mine to fight. I don't always have to prove that I am right. I'm putting down the sword, I'm taking off the shield, I'm walking right off of that bloody battlefield. Yeah, not every battle is mine, letting the peace be revealed. They holler from the valley, they call me out my name, hoping they can drag me back into the bitter game. I hear the drums beating I hear the trumpet blow, but I'm just sitting on the porch, watching the river flow. So let them have the victory, let them have the crown. I'm leaving all that armor, resting on the ground, 'cause not every battle is mine to fight. I don't always have to prove that I am right. I'm putting down the sword, I'm taking off the shield. I'm walking right off of that bloody battlefield. Yeah, not every battle is mine, letting the peace be revealed. The strongest man ain't the one who throws the most punches. It's the one who knows when to just turn his back and not feel a single ounce of shame. Oh, not every battle is mine to fight. I don't always have to prove that I am right. I'm putting down the sword, Lord, I'm taking off the shield. I'm walking right off of that bloody battlefield. Yeah, not every battle is mine. Lord, letting the peace be revealed. Letting it go. The war is over now. At least for me. Words are a lot like stones. You can use them to build a strong foundation, or you can throw them and break a window. The thing is, once they leave your hand, you can never call them back. I'm learning to keep my pockets a little lighter these days. I used to talk just to fill up the empty room, spit out my thoughts like a witch on a broom. Wanted everybody to hear what I had to say. Didn't care who got bruised or who got in the way. But a loudmouth river is usually mighty shallow. And a quiet field is where the good ground lies fallow. I'm weighing my words, keeping them heavy and few. Ain't making up stories, ain't swearing what ain't true. If the silence is better, I'll let the silence ring. I don't need a cheap stage or a hollow song to sing. Yeah, weighing my words, knowing what the quiet can bring. I listen to the young men shouting in the square, throwing all their anger out into the thin air. They think that the volume makes them right, but the loudest dog ain't always got the bite. So I'm biting my tongue and I'm resting my jaw, letting the good Lord be the judge and the law. I'm weighing my words, keeping them heavy and few. Ain't making up stories, ain't swearing what ain't true. If the silence is better, I'll let the silence ring. I don't need a cheap stage or a hollow song to sing. Yeah, weighing my words, knowing what the quiet can bring. The most powerful thing a man can say is sometimes nothing at all. Let them wonder what you're thinking. It's better that way. Oh, I'm weighing my words, keeping them heavy and few. Ain't making up stories, ain't swearing what ain't true. If the silence is better, I'll let the silence ring. I don't need a cheap stage or a hollow song to sing. Yeah, weighing my words, Lord, knowing what the quiet can bring. Keeping it quiet, nothing left to say. The truth speaks for itself. They tell you a strong man never surrenders. He fights to the bitter end. But I'll tell you a secret they don't teach you. Sometimes the heaviest thing you can carry is your own pride. Dropping your hands and saying I'm done ain't weakness. It's the only way you survive. I stayed in the ring when the bell had already rung, taking all the hits till my heavy heart was wrung. I kept on swinging at the shadows on the wall, waiting for the sky to crack, waiting for the fall. Swinging at the wind, but you can't win a battle against a stubborn ghost. And the things we try to conquer usually hurt us the most. Oh, the sweet, sweet relief of giving up the fight, stepping out the darkness and walking toward the light. I'm laying down the armor, letting it hit the ground. I'm trading in the fury for a much softer sound. Yeah, the relief of giving up, letting the quiet roll around. I look at all the scars that I earned for nothing at all, building up a fortress just to hide behind the wall. I thought that holding on was the only way to be brave, but I was just digging my own weary, lonely grave. So I'm opening my hands, I'm letting the rope slip through, finding out the old me is making way for the new. 'Cause there's a sweet, sweet relief in giving up the fight, stepping out the darkness and walking toward the light. I'm laying down the armor, letting it hit the ground. I'm trading in the fury for a much softer sound. Yeah, the relief of giving up, letting the quiet roll around. You don't gotta win every war you're invited to. Just walk off the battlefield, let them claim the dirt, you go claim your peace. Oh, the sweet, sweet relief of giving up the fight, stepping out the darkness, Lord, and walking toward the light. I'm laying down the armor, letting it
giving up.
Lord, I'm letting the quiet roll around.
The fight is over, I'm going home. Resting my weary bones.